Good evening, I'm Bo Williams and welcome to the 7. Let's get a look at the Big 7 stories. Topping the list for us tonight, 2 men connected to a deadly Hamlin County shooting back in court. Adam Perez Jr. and Talon Wayne Trevathan appeared for a preliminary hearing after a January 4th shooting that left 2 teens dead and 2 others injured. Investigators say the violence claimed the lives of Jaden Andrew Bullard and Marsalis Vestal. Now, the case was bound over to the grand jury. 4 witnesses testified at the Hamlin County Justice Center about what happened that night. The court heard from Drayden Livesey, a friend of Vestal, as well as Walker Marshall with the Sevierville Police Department. A child who was shot at the party also took the stand and shared new information. They said they were in the backyard of the Airbnb when they were shot in the hand, but don't know who fired the weapon. Detective Sergeant Justin Kitts with the Hamlin County Sheriff's Office sharing ring camera footage that showed the scene.
There were 10 rounds fired outside, and then there was 3 rounds fired inside. The first 10 rounds were fired at Marsalis Vestal. The last 3 rounds were fired at Jaden Bullard.
Did Mr. Perez give any indication of why he shot these 2 people?
He stated to me that he felt like that it was self-defense.
Now, Perez Jr. was bound over to the grand jury for second-degree murder. His charges reduced from 19 to 13 counts of reckless endangerment. His bond remains at $600,000. Talon Trevathan's charges were reduced to accessory to second-degree murder and accessory to reckless endangerment, and bound over with his bond lowered to $150,000. Next grand jury date, by the way, is coming up on July 24th. Next on the 7 for you, a break using DNA evidence in a 1994 rape case out of Virginia leads investigators to a man who has been living in Knoxville. James City County, Virginia police outside of Richmond say 64-year-old Lorenzo Hawes has since pleaded guilty to rape. Now, we're told at the time that Hawes lived in the same Virginia neighborhood as the 32-year-old victim. Hawes has also had numerous run-ins with the law here in Knox County over the past 3 decades. In 2000, he was convicted on 2 counts of rape stemming from a separate local case, among other charges. Police say Hawes is currently being held in Virginia. His sentencing, by the way, is scheduled now for April 6th. Continuing our Big 7 for you tonight, Knoxville police continue to investigate a deadly motorcycle crash which left a man and a woman dead. That crash happened early this morning on I-40 West near Walker Springs. Knoxville police say the 2 victims were on a motorcycle and that they hit the back of another vehicle that was traveling in the same direction. The 2 people on the motorcycle were thrown from the bike. Their identities, by the way, have not yet been released. No one else was hurt in the incident. Next on the 7, a bill which would affect the possibility of a new landfill coming to Scott County has advanced in the state capitol. We have been telling you about plans to put in a new landfill in the Winfield community. This is near Oneida. There has been community pushback against the plan, and a bill filed by State Senator Ken Yeager would fight it by designating a portion of the Big South Fork River as a scenic river. If passed, we're told this would prevent a new landfill from being built in the area. Senator Yeager says this is about protecting Scott County's tourism industry. However, Knox Horner, who represents Trains Rail Waste Services, testified in Nashville that the proper steps to get the right permit were followed and that adding the landfill would provide a service to local residents. But community activists are not convinced.
We don't want the T in Tennessee to stand for trash. And that's what's going to happen when you make Scott County the 2nd largest landfill in the entire nation.
This bill still has more hurdles to clear in Nashville before a final vote can be made. We'll, of course, continue to bring you all the latest updates. Wrapping up our Big 7 list for you, scammers targeting East Tennesseans with fake court summons asking people to appear in Davidson County Court or to pay them online using a QR code. Now, the Anderson County Sheriff's Office has put out a statement warning people about this, and we've also learned the scam messages are being sent to people in Morristown, Knoxville, as well as other East Tennessee communities. Even the wife of the Knoxville Better Business Bureau CEO was targeted.
Actually, last night, and she goes, "What is this?" It's a speeding ticket from, now it was in Nashville, and Judge John Smith, I believe, which that's pretty funny. But yeah, she said, "What is this?" I said, "It's a scam."
Tony Binkley, who you just heard from, adds state agencies will never contact you by text or email to ask for money. Blount County Commission has agreed to allow the Blount County Sheriff's Office to help with law enforcement efforts in the Louisville community. A resolution approving an interlocal agreement between Blount County and Louisville passed during a Blount County Commission workshop last week. Under the agreement, deputies with the Sheriff's Office are able to issue citations. Just note that fines from citations issued by deputies will still be paid to Louisville's town government. Concourse access at Covenant Health Park will be open to the public beginning next week. We're told the concourse will be open to the public Monday through Friday from 8 until 5. Access will be available through the first base and third base gates, giving people that live in the area, visitors, downtown employees, the opportunity to walk through the stadium concourse and experience the venue even on non-event days. Now, Knoxville Mayor India Kincannon says, quote, "Whether you're here for a game, a walk through the surrounding neighborhood, or just to take in the view, the concourse helps knit this ballpark into the fabric of Knoxville and makes downtown an even more exciting place to be." By the way, this opening marks phase 1 of a broader effort to integrate Covenant Health Park into the daily life of Knoxville. Just note game days and other special events, though, could prompt changes to the concourse access.